What's up, my lovely Bomberinas and Bomberinas? Lammnese is back today, and yeah, we have some pre-notice for the monster balancing and improvements, which are coming soon. I think later this week, or at least next week, they will hit. The patch will hit, and yeah, let's rush through this so we can get this under 5 minutes. First off, Magic Knight gets crippled. Like, come on, 35% chance. So this basically means you have only a good chance to strip that target which you hit with the first skill, or with the second skill which hit 3 times. So you have a better chance to strip. But for the AoE strip, I think this is too much, and I really think, like, it was a good monster. It was the only Magic Knight which was really used by everyone, and people would be happy to have her. If you pull her, you would be happy. But now, I don't think it has its places in the current meta. It will just get lost in the storages. Maybe for PvE, people who already 6-at her, maybe keep her, use her, but 35 chance is not really reliable, not reliable at all. So like, this is not the direction Com2us should go with this balances, like nerfing shit until, like, monsters until they are unusable. You should, like, rework monsters that are underused and make them really strong, so everybody has something good. Like, someone doesn't have the Magic Knight, so you buff something else and this person has that monster, she will be happy. But if you nerf the Magic Knight, all Magic Knight users, will just get fucked, and the other one doesn't profit from it. Like, people will just use some other shit and you still don't have it, and you pull a Magic Knight like 1 week after this patch hits. This is what's gonna happen, and you straight up, like, will be really unhappy. Same thing with Tableau. He gets, like, what the fuck is this? He gets stuns. The decreased attack speed on the enemies is removed. At least it's not mentioned here anymore. I'm not sure if this is just a mistake by Com2us side, not writing it in the skill description, or if it's just the nerf. Then it's like really OP nerf, because, man, you decrease everyone's attack speed to 0. You only gain attack speed for 1 turn for your allies, not for Tableau, and the enemies don't get decreased attack speed, and you stun yourself, which can't be resisted, and no will runes or immunity buff will help you. You get stunned 100% sure. Like, this is like saying don't use Tableau anymore. Bye. Anyone who puts Tableau can just put it in storage after this, because they are so good monsters, and why you should use it anymore? Because, like I said, monsters need these OP skills, because if you nerf this, you can't even use it in PvE. But if you buff something else, other people will use it, the meta will change, and suddenly Light Magic Knight and Tableau are not, Iris and Tableau are not OP anymore, and will not be picked. And that's the natural flow. I think to get this flow is much more important than nerfing anything. I don't really like this nerf. I don't have any one of them, and I don't think that this was a good idea. Really not. Then we have the unicorns, which get some damage increase. Then we have Lika getting fucked over. I think Lika was pretty perfect as he is. He's a good monster, but I'm not really scared of a Lika pick. Not really. Like, man, I could use the water monkey to kill Lika, like in Guild War defense or anywhere else. It's not that OP. Sure, in RTA you can use water monkey like this. I mean, you can if you have the runes, but no one's gonna go for the water monkey there. And man, he was good as he is. He stunned with a 50% chance, man. Come on, that wasn't so OP. It was a good monster, but I don't see, like, still Lika is a good monster, but I think people are not gonna use him as much as they used to, because the stun was some crucial part. The CC was pretty important, and now you are not like you are not forced to go with the immunity against Lika anymore, because you're not scared of that dot that is coming. So yeah, but we're gonna see about that. Light Dragon Knight gets fucked too. I think Com2us thinks this is a buff, but I would say it's a nerf, because YDCB has one and uses Jäger a lot of times, and we all seen it, and like to get these 5 stacks with stuns is so easy, especially with this despair meta, and like there are so many monsters that have crowd control which are used in RTA and stuff. It's so easy to get these 5 stacks, which equivalent 250% attack power. And now sure, you get it faster, the stacks, but you get a total of 200% attack power, so 50% less than before. And when he's not OP with 250%, why should he be with 200%? Like, I don't like this. Sure, you could argue with, hey, no, you can go with full immunity and you never get stunned and still get the stacks. Okay, that's a point, but it's a trade-off. I would have expected a rework of his passive, something like maybe which goes in the direction of Akroma, but maybe stronger. Like he can't be reduced attack bar, or like no harmless effect, like anything. With harmless effects I mean attack bar reduction or something like this, so he will be there and he will get his turn and you can't do shit about it. That would be nice. Like then he would be really strong and you would fear him, and I think that's what LND Net 5 is all about. Then Rakan gets a mini nerf. I think the only thing that changed here is that he deals 25% less damage with collapse when he counterattacks. I think the rest is the same here. They tried to buff the ninjas with attack speed scaling and some minor changes. Then we have the fire ninja, which can be annoying now. Before he had the 50% chance to reduce the incoming damage to 0 or offset the incoming damage, and yeah, but 50% it never procs, so you will die and it's not reliable. Now you will like survive one hit for sure and get 50% attack bar, but this only activates once per turn. Maybe if you pair him up with, don't know, Cayman or stuff that gives shield or whatever that can protect him, maybe he gets good, but I don't think he has like OP skills that do a lot of damage, and he doesn't like is a huge threat. Yeah, the other ones get some more attack power and scale with attack speed. Then the occult guts, I like this buff. The Toy Knight gets decreased attack speed for 2 turns, so stun and decreased attack speed. I hope the attack speed decreases 100% chance, that would be really nice. Fire Guardian Angel, 100% chance to decrease the attack speed and inflict continuous damage for 2 turns. Wind Guardian Angel, no, I don't want to save the image. What the fuck? No, thank you. Wind Guardian Angel decreases the attack bar by 30% now per hit, I think. So it's 90% attack bar reduction. I really love my Charlotte already, and I think this is a nice buff. Light Elemental, the passive gets a little bit buffed. The Vagabonds, no, I think all of their skills scale with their HP, which is nice, but since HP type monsters are not that strong in RTA, I don't think they're great. But I think everyone can bring out their Light Vagabond, I forgot his name, Darien, back, or the Dark one, and use it in Rift or Raid or whatever, and as a frontliner, and it will be as good as Diaz. Then the Mermaids gets buffed, which is a really interesting buff. The Fire one, the Reviver, the Silence for 2 turns now is a reset that puts all like a complete reset, which is really nice. I really like that. Now she's pretty viable, I think. Then the Wind one, now the first attack on the 3rd skill, I think, is a 100% chance to strip, and I think it defense breaks, yeah, and resets cooldown by 2 turns. Really nice. So it's a Theomos counter. I mean, you can kill Theomas with it, strip and kill. Pretty nice. Then we have the Undying Fire. Undying gets buffed on her first skill. I think it's a buff because continuous damage for 3 turns is nice, but I think weaken attack is better on a support monster, especially on the first skill. We all know the Desert Queens, which like constantly give you the attack break, and it's like really fucking annoying. Share Life gets buffed, heals more. I think that's good. Polar Queens get buffed or nerfed. I don't really know. I don't have a Polar Queen, so I don't know if this is good or not. Previously it could not glance because it did not attack. Now it can attack, so the fire one can glance, but it doesn't give you shield anymore, but gives you the enemy glancing hit. I don't know if, like, it's a change. I wouldn't say buff or nerf. It's just a change for me, at least. I don't have one, so I can say about Touch of Mercy. I think this is the one that does good damage. No, against bosses it will deal much more damage, or like against whose immunity against sleep, like Jaeger, you can do 50% more damage against him. Yeah. Then we have the Homunculus support. The AI has changed. Come on. To the HP of the ally. I don't know what this skill does though. Yeah, the AI changes, not so. Must be monitoring increase the amount of damage. Alright. Yeah, nothing special here. I think this is interesting. The Mermaids get stats modified. I don't know what this means though, like how they changed. I think they're gonna make them tankier, I hope so, or give them some more base speed. That would be nice. And yeah, awakening effect modification on the fire and wind one. The wind one will now have a reduced cooltime on the shield, and yeah, remove all harmful effects on one ally and create a shield that is 20% of your max HP for 3 turns. And the fire one got like the increased accuracy will be replaced by 100% strip on the first skill, and it does damage according to your max HP. And then there's a modification to Rena and Julton. Now if like multi-hitters like Lucian or the Water Monkey like don't crit on the last hit previously, it would not count as a crit in total. Now it does, so the activation rate will be increased on these skills. Yeah, overall I'm not happy about this one. I hope, like, this is only a pre-notice. We don't know if all of this is 100% like sure. Maybe they are just showing us this and waiting for the reaction and see what people think about it. I don't think the nerfs on the Tableau and Iris is good either, and the Lika and Rakan one isn't good either. Like, please don't do it, Com2us. Like, these monsters are nice, they are fun to play with. Don't do this. Like, you're destroying the fun of, and it just doesn't help. Like, why don't you buff Vanessa? Like, everyone was expecting a Vanessa buff. I just pulled her, and I'm so happy when I heard that she's gonna buff or get a rework. Like, a rework would be really nice. Like, don't make her a fucking reviver. Revivers in this game are just not that good. Like, really, there's better, sure, but she gives immunity and anti-crit, so that's pretty nice. Illadriel, sure, he's good because he revives with full HP, and he can violent proc and heal you up, heal himself to 100%, and that's pretty OP. But anything that doesn't revive for 100% HP, 100% attack bar, or invincibility and immunity buff, or like something like this, it's not that good. And I'm not a fan of, like, she has 33% speed lead. If you want to utilize it, make her an offensive monster. Like, the second skill hits really good. She can do good damage with the first skill. Make her like a bark type, like the wind pirate captain. Like, the third skill should be the seal of fire plus the first skill. So she armor breaks into her first skill. If she kills, she can proc the first skill into the second skill on another monster. Like, that would be really nice. That would make her OP with the speed leader. Man, I would love something like this. It's simple, but I would replace that revive 100% sure for a skill like this. or like anything else, AoE type, CC, I don't know anything, but please forget about that revive. Don't buff the revive itself. It won't change Vanessa. I don't think it will help Vanessa if she has a better revive, because it doesn't fit into a wombo combo type of team. Yeah, like Pisama does, because he does good damage. He can strip, he can reset, he comes back, do good damage, can stun when you pull him on despair, yes. And yeah, overall really good monster, solid for arena, and it's a arena leader skill, so you have to think about it. People are gonna use it in arena, and what is good in arena, like, yeah, something like this. The offensive strats are good, like especially when you think about RTA. The defensive things are not that good. I mean, defense type monsters are pretty great since RTA, but HP type things are not that good, because after 3-4 turns, like when you get to 20% less HP, you start feeling that these monsters are falling behind, and you cannot stall with them. And since you cannot stall, what's the point of an HP tank? Like, really, they won't do as much damage. So yeah, I've talked more than 5 minutes, but I had to say this because I'm really, and not upset, but I'm really sad about these changes, and that's not the direction I was expecting from Com2us to take. I really hope they will just switch in the last minute to something else. Buff other monsters, like I said. Vanessa, everyone is expecting Vanessa. Like, I don't know. The Light Monkey I just pulled. Come on, do something about it. Make it like a Hathor type skill. I mean, he's a LND net 5, not a Wind net 5. Like, make it so that he can put everyone to sleep 2 turns and decrease attack bar, or like, even if it's the same as Hathor, like anything, or give attack bar, like do the opposite of Hathor. He puts everyone to sleep on the enemy side and gives yourself 50% attack bar. Whoa, that would be really nice. I would love that, but yeah, it's not gonna happen, I think. And I'm really scared that they would even nerf the Light Monkey, since they nerfed Jaeger. I don't get that change, really. I don't get it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.